Hello friends, and welcome back to Scribble and Stitch. We're in a little bit of a different location, and that's gonna kind of be the theme of today's video. Things are a bit different. This wasn't the video I originally planned to come out next, but stuff happened, life, you know how it is, 2021. So things are changing up a bit. Basically, I took a bit of a break, stepped away, rethought about what I want to do with this channel and what I want to be doing with my art. And so this is going to be kind of a nice, chill, chatty video where I talk about some of my plans while doing some makeup, which is a very different thing that we've never done on this channel before, and something that I haven't done much at all, ever. So very excited, and I hope you will enjoy this slightly different content. So what are we doing today? We are doing some makeup. A couple of weeks ago, I think it was now, I did this makeup look inspired by the Greek goddess Persephone, and I made the flower crown, and you can see the process for that on my TikTok, which I started. Don't know how that's gonna go, but it's fun. So I wanted to do that look but improve on it. I kind of improvised the whole thing in a very short time. This time I kind of have a vague idea of what I want going in, so we're gonna do that, and we're gonna talk about the plans for this channel. Let's jump right in. No, we're not jumping right in. I have more disclaimers. So with the makeup I'm going to be doing today, I'm not actually going to talk about what makeup I'm using, mostly because I haven't really purchased any makeup for a while. I picked up one or two things recently. Most of the stuff is the stuff I had when I was like just starting out at uni and was trying to do daily makeup and stuff like that, which didn't really work out, but that's fine. So I'm just going to be talking in terms of like colours and general terms. I'm not going to be talking about the brands that I'm using, stuff like that. I'm not going to be endorsing any brands because, yikes, the makeup industry, I don't understand it. So I'm going to be just kind of using my own makeup, and if you see something that you like, I might be able to tell you what it is if you'd like comment. But I'm not going to be specifically talking about brands. Also, I am not a makeup artist. This is a new skill for me. If you have advice, maybe keep it to yourself while I'm still figuring things out. I'm very sensitive. So just bear with me while I kind of futz around and have some fun and see what we can do. And also, this is very much not an everyday makeup tutorial. This is just me having fun putting colours on my face to make myself look like a goddess, because I can. Alright, so now we're gonna jump in. So, let's get started. I'm extremely lucky. I have very, very clean skin. Doesn't flare up very much. I have nice smooth base, so I'm not actually going to be using foundation. I'm just going to use a bit of powder just to mat it down and give myself a base to work on. But first I'm going to wipe away all my sweat because I'm disgusting. We love Australian summer. Is it autumn? Yeah, absolutely. Is it still summer? Yes. Alright, so I'm actually going to start with a bit of primer, as in my setting spray, because I'm cheap. Oh god, there's gonna be a lot of clattering. Where did I put... Not bad. Oh no, it's in here. All is well. So I'm just swirling some powder on my face. Like I said, just matting it down. I like a really matte finish, personally. Alright, that should do. If you see me looking down here, that's because that's where my mirror is. Yes. Alright, the other thing I do with my face powder is kind of do an eyeshadow base. So I just get a bunch on my finger and just pat it on. Just so when I do my eyeshadow, it has a nice spot. I don't know why I'm trying to like do a tutorial. I don't know what I'm doing. We're not going to be talking about the makeup much. So, the channel, it's been a while, and I say that a lot. I'm pretty notorious now for posting and then going on a 3-6 month break and then coming back. It's just kind of life for me in general. Time slips away from me, and it's just been a bit difficult, especially at the moment, keeping track of time passing and all those fun things, as I'm sure many people are experiencing. And I don't really mind. I'm not trying to do this full-time or anything. I have a part-time job that I adore. I spend a lot of time working on personal projects. YouTube isn't my life, so I don't really mind that I take long breaks. I feel a bit bad that I do it without like telling you that it's going to happen, but the problem is I don't know when it's going to happen and when I'm going to be on it again. So what I'm trying to do is figure out what is exciting for me to make, because I think for a little bit there I was just trying to be good at YouTube. You know, I wanted to get views and get subscribers and blah blah blah, and I just can't keep doing that for my mental health. Like, that's not a healthy approach to something that's supposed to be fun. I don't want to be seeking validation constantly. I want to share stories. I want that to be my motivation. So we're gonna get to that. So what do I want to do with the channel? More art stuff, definitely. I want to really lean into the Scribble side of Scribble and Stitch. I think I was a bit worried to do a lot of that because most people came here from a sewing aspect and my non-sewing videos don't do as well. But like I said, I'm not really motivated that way anymore. So doing something that I find enjoyable, art, is going to be a bigger part of this channel. And by art, I don't just mean painting and drawing and that. This is art. Doing like lookbooks and things like that, I'd love to try. I did a outfits inspired by the Adventure Zone TikTok recently, and I had so much fun doing that. I'll link to it somewhere. And it was just really fun, and I want to do some more things like that so that I can play around with clothes, play around with what I have in my closet, because there's a lot of clothes in there that I don't really wear, and I'd love to find some reasons to do that. So that's kind of the ethos going forward. Just doing what I'm going to enjoy, not what's going to get me more views or whatever. Just contouring. So one of the things that's going to kind of go to the wayside, and I'm sure you guys have figured it out by the lack of updates, I'm putting Historical Zelda on a kind of back burner. Not because I don't want to make it, I am so excited for that project, but being realistic, I just financially can't justify it at the moment. I want to do a fantastic job of it, and to do that I want to be working with high quality materials, and I want to be, you know, doing what makes it best. And part of that is my own skill. I am not quite there skill-wise yet. And part of it is that I can't quite afford the materials, or justify affording the materials. So if things pick up financially, it will come back, but at the moment I need to just focus on things that I can afford and things that I can justify adding to my wardrobe. That's going to be the focus of my sewing for a while, just wearable clothes that I'm going to use rather than costumes. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to do contour-wise. It's not overly intense, nice and simple, soft. Soft is kind of the key for this. So, eyes. Let's start with the eyes. I am going to be introducing a new series to the channel. It's going to be a live stream thing. So, what it's basically going to be is, I'm calling it Scribble, Stitch and Story Time. It's going to be a celebration of original characters and stories. So, obviously on the internet, fan creations get a lot of social media kind of likes and shares and that all makes sense. Like, you want to see the characters you know and love. And so sometimes original characters and original work gets a little bit left behind if you don't already have a following. So what I wanted to do is both celebrate my own original work and everyone else's. Because I love stories. I love creating characters. I love telling stories. And just all of that fun stuff, so why not share that? So what it's going to be is a live stream every month. I believe I'm going to do it on the last Friday of every month, because that's a day I have off work. So I'm going to be doing a live stream where you guys, my audience, can submit your own original characters. And in the live stream, I'll pick one or two, depending on how much time I have, and I will do a character design for them. So we'll basically do a drawing and do their outfit, maybe if they have multiple outfits, if they have like cool weapons or like a specific fancy ball gown that they wear, something like that. We'll do those designs. And I'll do that all live on camera. This is a bit darker than I intended it to be, but that's okay, it's just for blending. So, if you're interested in being involved in that, you can follow the link in the description, which will take you to where all the information is on how to submit your character for consideration. I'm not going to do like first in, best dressed, whatever. I'm going to pick characters that I'm interested in designing, just because otherwise it's not going to be fun, and that's the whole point of this, is to have fun and to share stories. So I don't know how that's going to go. I'm going to try it out, and if I have fun, we'll keep doing it until forever, and if I don't have fun, then we won't. So I'm not certain yet if I will be doing a live stream for the last Friday of March, because I have to figure out all the tech, and I don't even know if this video will go up before then. So we'll see about that. Let's just try and lighten up this mess a little bit. Do I mean my face, or do I mean my life? You'll never know. So yeah, I will keep you updated. You can follow me on Instagram, where I'll post in my stories when the first live stream is going to happen. If I pick your character, you'll get a high resolution image that I draw for sharing and all of that. And I hope it will be fun and exciting. And like during the stream we'll be talking about storytelling and the characters. Like if you have a character that you're writing a story about and you have like a cool scene that you've written and you want me to read it out, I can maybe do that. I don't really know what the format's going to be. It's going to be a bit of an experiment. I'm just putting powder just all over my face and hoping that something good comes of it. So yeah, it'll be an experiment. It'll be fun. I hope. If not, we won't do it anymore. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, I think that'll do for my base. I should be talking while I do this. I just like zoned out completely and stopped talking. So that's going to be the big thing that I want to try out, is my Scribble, Stitch and Story Time, which is a mouthful and I don't know if I love the name, but it's the best I got so far. If we think of something better, it'll happen. Other than that, we're going to be doing some more art, we're going to be doing some more everyday sewing, and ideally I'd love to up the production value of these videos. The big thing being audio. I'm trying out using like an external microphone, but like I film on my phone because I don't have a camera because I'm poor, so it's a little tricky to get good quality video. Like it's a lot better than filming on a phone would have been, 5 years ago. I have a relatively up-to-date phone, so it's not that bad. But yeah, I'd love to be able to, justify putting a little bit more into these videos. So if it's something that I can do a bit more consistently because I'm enjoying it more, then maybe I'll be able to justify getting a bit of money towards it. Because while I don't necessarily want to do it full time, I'd love to be able to have it supplement my income. That would be nice. You want to get paid to do what you love, right? That's the goal. Well, the goal is to end capitalism. But, under capitalism, that's the goal. Get paid to do what you love. Oh, wow, the fallout. Do you see that? That's not quite what I wanted. I look like I just, sneezed out strawberry powder. That's hilarious. That's fine. I just have a rosy nose. And mouth. That'll do. Alrighty. There's the pigment I wanted. That's better. So, yes. If I can get a bit more commitment and consistency towards this on my end, then I can kind of work towards improving everything for my sake and you guys. I was gonna say, there's my blending brush. Check if it's clean. And we blend. I'm going for a very soft look. And look, all of that pigment just disappeared. God, these eyeshadows are crappy. Oh well. Blendy blend. Blendy blend. We have fun here. Alright, now we're gonna go peachy a little further down. So let's start with a not at all peachy colour. For the cheeks. Go over the nose. I basically just put colour everywhere and pretend that it's normal. That's my approach to makeup. It's just smush colour on your face and laugh about it. I love how at the start of this I said, you know, I kind of have an idea of what I want to do, and now I'm like, do I? Or am I just goofing? I think I'm just goofing, but that's fine. Do I even have peachy colours? Not ones that aren't glittery, so that's interesting. Let's try a bit of this. Looks like it's doing nothing. So on a similar topic to the whole putting a bit more commitment and time and money into this, I kind of just disappeared everything. I have a Ko-fi. I try not to like get at you guys about donate, give me money, because like I know that money is difficult to have. So it's genuinely all good. That's the colour I want. It's genuinely all good if you can't donate anything. Like, that's fine. If you can, I'd be forever grateful, and it would go towards being able to do this more. So, you know, that's linked in the description. I also have the stickers that I talked about in my last video on the Etsy store. I know shipping is yikes at the moment, so I totally get that. Ideally, I wouldn't be charging that much for shipping, but that is literally what I pay to ship them. Like, shipping in general is awful at the moment. We know why. I just have like a streak on my nose. I want to just up this blush a bit more, I think. There we go, that's a bit better. Just blend this out a bit. There we go. So yeah, I'm basically like not, I don't know what I was saying. Shipping is expensive, and I've done everything I can to lower the cost of it, but it just, I can't swallow that cost. So that's the best I can do shipping wise, and hopefully we can start getting cheaper shipping soon as world things progress potentially positively. That was a lot of P's. Alright, I think I'm happy with that. Now we can get glittery. So if you wanted to purchase those stickers, the link to that's down below. And that's another way you can support me improving the channel, is through purchasing some stickers. This is a really nice shiny glitter, like it's subtle. It's not aggressive. Shimmer, I believe, is the correct term. So those are kind of the main things. I may also be doing some more equestrian content. I have a part-time job as an equestrian coach. I teach horse riding, and I love it so much. It's just the best job I've ever had. And, you know, you've seen the horses pop up in kind of B-roll on the videos, and there's some things I'd love to do with some of that content, so there may be some more horsey content popping up. And that's part of why I haven't been posting much, is because it's a tough job and it's exhausting, and even though it's part-time, it takes up a lot. So yeah. Okay, eyebrows. Which colour do I use for my brows? I don't have a brow pencil or anything. I literally just push brown eyeshadow into my brow line. Like, I've already got really dark brows. It's just this front bit that is so thin and weird, and then it gets like weird here. So I just like use an angled brush and just like shove brown eyeshadow in there and hope for the best. If anyone comes at me and tells me how to do things properly, I don't care. This works for me for now. I can't afford, like, spending money on makeup. So this is what I got, and it works, and I think it's fine. I'm just gonna touch darker. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Thick. Alright, now we want... Where is she? There she is. Alright, there is one brand I will mention. These Colourpop Super Shock shadows are just like my favourite. I don't know how well you can see. I have no idea if that's focusing. I can't see. But yeah, I love these. I love the texture. I love the pigment payoff. They're incredible. Yes, mine is cracked. But it's just like, it's got this shifty, it's gorgeous. I love it, and I'm using it. Like, look at that. I have no idea if you can see that. Actually, that brings me on to one last point. Someone mentioned in a comment on my last video, and they were well-meaning, and it's all good, but I am aware that my hands shake. It's just a tremor, like, it's not anything. I'm not, like, having an anxiety attack or any sort of illness or anything. It's just a tremor. I've had it all my life. It's just something I live with. And it does get a little exhausting when people keep being like, are you okay? Your hands are shaking. Like, I know, I live with it. I appreciate the concern, but yeah, no, I'm very much aware that my hands are shaking, and it's not anything. It's genetic. My dad has it. He got tested for all sorts of things. It's nothing. So don't worry about it. It's all good. Now my eyes kind of look bruised. It's not quite what I was going for, but it's so shiny. And I wanted to make this look a little bit darker than the original Persephone look, because that one was very Goddess of Spring. I want this to be a little more Goddess of Spring and Death. So that's what we're doing. I'm on a big Greek mythology kick at the moment, so that's why we're doing this. It actually isn't that bad if we blend it out with a bit of something. A bit more of this pinky colour, I think. That's a bit better. Bring back some of that pink tone. Now we're getting somewhere. There we go. And it's still kind of shimmery, not as much, but that's fine. Alright, moving on before I just futz with this forever. So I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. Just things are going to change, hopefully for the better. Hopefully we'll have fun. And it should be good. I'm going to do some eyeliner now, so like I'm going to disappear, probably. I don't know what the framing's like. Alright, I think I got that. That looks pretty good. I love a good white eyeliner. It looks so, like, pretty and a little bit creepy, which is, like, my life goal. Alright, for top liner and mascara, I have a disgusting technique. As with all things with my makeup, I am very gross. But literally, I don't know if I should even explain what I'm doing, because this is not how it should be done. But I'm just like wetting my angled brush with my setting spray because it's accessible. And I'm just taking black eyeshadow and I'm just going to put it on my eyelashes. I'm just going to paint it on because I don't have mascara and I'm blessed with like really long lashes. Oh god, the audio must be terrible, I'm sorry. And I just like, I have no idea if you can see what I'm doing. I don't know if you want to see it, because it's pretty ridiculous. And like, it's nowhere near as good as mascara, but it works. Wait, that's it. I'm done with the eyeliner. Rad. Alright. Okay, so that's that. And then we're gonna do just a little lipstick. I'm not gonna do anything intense, I think. Just because I have work and I don't want to have to take all this off and like scrub at aggressive lipstick. Alright, now for the fun part. There it is. So, I'm in love with this like trend of colourful fake freckles. It's like my favourite thing in the world. So I'm gonna do some white freckles. And I literally just take my white eyeliner and just on the end of a brush, because that's the smallest thing I have that's a decent size. I just boop. And I find this works a lot better if you have a lot of blush, which is part of why I go so ham with the blush, because I just give them boop. If you want to make it more subtle, you can like do the tappies, and you can also do a little extra layer of blush over the top, and that helps make them look a little more natural. I mean, they're white freckles, so like they're not gonna look natural, but You know what I mean. Suspension of disbelief. Alright. I can keep dotting this all I want, but let me just smush a bit here. Just want a bit more light up on the eyes. That looks better. That looks spooky. Alright. I believe I am done with the makeup. So the next bit is the flower crown and hair, obviously. So I'm gonna clean up my space and be back with the flower crown and the hair bit in a sec. Alright, so here's my flower crown. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Like I said, you can see a mini tutorial for how I made this on my TikTok, which is linked down below. It's literally just fake flowers, wire, fabric, and hot glue. It's not the sturdiest creation, but it works. So what I'm gonna do is, oh god, my hair. We're gonna put this on my head and figure out what I want to do with styling it. Trying to tie this ribbon behind my hair without getting my hair is a pain in the butt, but that's fine. Yes, we're in. We're done. Alright. Let's get this sitting. It's a little pokey. Let's just get it at a jaunty little angle. And like, that's good enough, honestly. Like, I could do something. This strand of hair, perhaps. Maybe pin that. Like, that's kind of it, I believe. I can find a bobby pin that is usable. There we go. Bobby pins. I have such a hate relationship. Like, it's not even love-hate, it's just hate relationship with bobby pins. They don't like me, I don't like them, but we're stuck with each other. There we go. That's that. And that's that. Like, it probably doesn't look great from the back, but I'm happy with it. Let's do a full look. So this is the makeup. I'll actually look at you for a moment, so you can see my face rather than me looking down here. It's similar to the original look. Yeah, I'm happy with it. I love this flower crown so much. It's like my favoritist thing. It's the best thing I've ever made. Alright, shall we get a full body? Let's do that. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you're excited for the upcoming adventures on this channel. Like I said, you can follow me on Instagram if you want to stay up to date. I don't post there a lot, but I do post there more often than I post here. You can also follow me on TikTok. I don't know what I'm going to be doing on there, but I'm having fun playing around with stuff, and it helped get me back into makeup, which is exciting. If you want to submit your characters to be part of Scribble, Stitch and Storytime, you can follow the link in the description. It has all the instructions and a template you can use for describing your character and things like that. When I've got things ready for the first stream, I will announce it on the community feature here on YouTube and on my Instagram. So the actual time will be all set and the date and everything. So that information will be available. I might also pin it in a comment on this video, and other links like my coffee and my Etsy store you can find in the description. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, do all that, and I think that's everything. This has been a little bit different, a little more chatty. I'm trying out some more casual stuff. I don't like feeling really structured and scripted, which I felt I was in my last few videos. So I hope you enjoy my ramblings, because there's probably going to be a few more of those. So for now, goodbye, wear flower crowns, and I'll see you in the next video.